welcome to Eastchester Vault Week 7. As we said, we're going back to the year 1992. We have 4 of the alumni here from the 1992 team, a very good team. There may be a couple more joining, so I want to just first mention their names. A little bit later on, most likely Doug Cerasi, number 42. He was the safety and the extra point kicker who doesn't ever seem like he missed this season. He should be joining us a little bit later. Also, Anthony Codio, he was the middle linebacker for this team. And according to the 1992 alumni, he was a very, very strong individual. But he's on a work call right now, so he may be a little bit later. So hopefully these guys are able to join up. All right. But with that being said, I want to introduce, some of the players here. I first want to start with the guy who kind of organized this group. So I first want to thank him for that. Nick Dentato, he was number 58 and he was a left guard and a big Eastchester football fan in general. So Nick, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Coach. I really appreciate it. Thanks for doing it.
Yeah, no problem. Also on the offensive line, and he also played defensive line as well. He was the defensive player in the game, according to the newspaper. He was a senior. He was number 73, and he was Anthony Isola. Anthony, thanks for coming, bud.
Oh, no problem. Thanks, Coach, for having us. Appreciate it, man.
Sure, no problem. And you know what? Right on cue. We'll let him in now. Doug Cerasi is entering, so we'll give him his.
Oh, awesome.
Nice.
All right. Doug. Body snatcher.
Where's he at?
He's in the waiting room. Let's see.
The body snatcher. That's the best name.
Where is he?
Right.
With no mic, so we'll see if he's getting this all set up right now. Sometimes it takes.
Yeah, he's probably testing everything.
Yeah. All right. When he comes in officially, we will give him his true welcome. But just keep it going. So the next person, he was number 35. He was a senior, I believe, at this time. Mauro Piccininni. He was he played running back, and he also played some outside linebacker. He also has some big impact in terms of special teams in this game. So Mauro, one of the coolest man caves I've ever seen. Welcome, bud.
Thanks, good to be here. Thanks, Nick, for setting this all up. This is awesome. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, same here, brother.
And not to put Doug Cerasi on the spot because he just came in, but we already introduced you, Doug. But if you want to take a moment and just kind of say hi to everyone.
Kicker,
welcome.
There he is.
Hey, what's
There
up, Doug?
he is. What's going on, buddy?
I haven't seen half these guys in forever, man. It's been a long time, man. Brothers, God, I miss these guys so much.
We miss you, man.
Miss you too, man.
Weeks.
Glad to see you guys.
But I will be up in 2.5 weeks, man. So
Wherever you're at, I'll be.
yeah, we gotta try to get up, definitely.
All right, cool.
Yeah, we'll get together.
So Doug, thanks for joining us. We're about to start the game. We're just doing some introductions now. And the last person to introduce, he had a really, really good game, and I heard a very, very good season. He was number 1. He was a senior. He made some big plays on special teams too, but he was one of the running backs for this team. This is Elton Lee. So, Elton, thanks for coming.
There he
Thanks
is.
for having me. Boys, thank you for inviting me to this. This is great.
Thank you, Elton.
And I think Codio's coming in, so let's welcome him. He should be
Oh,
joining.
nice.
No way. That's great.
I think. Actually, you know what? I think it says Mike. Let's see who that is.
Palmiotto.
Which one? Palmiotto?
No, come on.
Come on.
There's Mike.
Wow, he is.
Where's he at?
I don't see it.
He's like a ninja.
Running backs are here.
The whole run.
Exactly. Where's
No other
Steve
Mike on the
Santini
team.
right now?
It's coming. Takes a little to get going. Let's see.
We're all the silent assassin's coming on.
Oh man, here he comes.
That's
Mike Palmiotto, is that you?
yeah, kid.
Oh.
No way.
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Not too bad. How you guys been?
I can't. We can't see. Can I see? You guys see him? I can't see him.
He's
You
here.
gotta slide him to your right.
Oh, okay. I'll give it to me. Better.
Does that work?
There's Mauro.
There you go. I see
There's Mike. There he is.
Guys?
What
Hey,
you
what's
doing,
up, Mike?
Killer?
All right. Got the
Oh,
whole running back.
The core is
There it
on
is.
the,
Nice.
on the scene.
So if you hear me correctly, one of the other star running backs, they have like 4-star running backs. I've never seen anything like it. Mike Palmiotto, he was a senior, number 31. Just, great running back core. So, Mike, thanks for coming. We're about to start the film of the game. You just made it in time, and you're a pleasant surprise. People weren't so sure if you were coming, so we're glad you're here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah, well, Mike's a man of he's not a man of many words,
The ghost.
Yeah.
I'm glad we got a bunch of people here. So, again, Nick, thanks for organizing. I know it's not easy to get guys you haven't, played with in, close to 30 years joining up, and I appreciate doing that. All right, so you should see my screen now. In fact, I actually want to go back for a second. Let me optimize screen share for video. That's for me. Hold on. Is there something on my end? So I'm just going to play a random clip. I just want to make sure you guys can, hear it, and it's not so choppy. Obviously, the quality of the film from 1992. But does this look okay to you guys?
Jimmy once again gets the call.
Running okay?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay. So as I mentioned, for anyone that just came in late here, we're going to I give a summary of the game. I'm going to just touch on some of the points of where you guys are, trying to take you back, to October 1992 in terms of getting ready for this game. If there's something I left out after I'm done speaking on the video, by all means, just add whatever you want to add. If you feel like it's a good summary, then we could just get into the playing of the game. I was explaining to the guys that just came in, if you're not talking, try and keep yourself muted. If you are unmuted, it's not a big deal. Just the quality of the sound on the recording will sound a lot better. So if you just be muted, if you're not talking, that helps. If not, no big deal. So let's just play the first 3 minutes of it. I'll kind of give you an intro, and then let's see if we need to add anything. Welcome to Eastchester Vault Week 7. So today we're going back to 1992, where we have the 3-0 Eastchester Eagles facing Pelham in the Colonial Cup, who I believe Pelham at this time is 2-2. And anytime Eastchester Pelham get together, it's usually a fun game. And this was a situation where Eastchester had come into the game riding high. They're 3-0. They had beaten Byram Hills earlier this year, Irvington, and they beat the number 1 seed Briarcliff team 21-14 the week before. So Eastchester's playing with a good amount of confidence at this point. And they are now currently ranked the number 3 team, I believe, in Class B. So they are moving up the charts right now, and they have a big game versus their rivals, Pelham, that definitely is going to go Eastchester's way, as you're going to tell. So you will notice quickly that Eastchester has a very potent rushing attack, and they have a bunch of different ball carriers. They're pretty much led by Elton Lee, number 1. He has a very good game on the ground, rushing for over 100 yards. Mike Palmiotto also has a pretty good game. And John Patone seemed to be in the rotation the most part. But then towards the end of the game, you'll even see a 4th running back, Mauro Piccininni, sorry, his name's a little tough, has a very good game as well. So they have a lot of running backs, this Eastchester team at this point. And we have a lot of running backs rotating, and you obviously have a very strong offensive line. Nick Dentato is on the offensive line here. Anthony Isola is going to be on the offensive line, and they're going to just have a very good game, okay, versus Pelham at this point in time. There are other offensive linemen, too, you'll see throughout the game. Eastchester, when you play in a game, you'll sometimes, have the offense lead the way, the defense lead the way, the special teams. But this was a game where all 3 phases of the game were working. They're going to have a big play on defense, they're going to have big plays on offense, and they're going to have big plays on special teams. So this is a complete team win, as you'll see from beginning to end from Eastchester, and they're going to get off to a pretty good start and coast the entire way versus Pelham in a just very nice complete game by this 1992 team. There'll be some good sacks, there'll be some defense, big defensive plays, some big runs, some big explosive plays. The only thing you pretty much don't see is a lot of passing, because when Eastchester gets up early, they're going to rely on that very strong rushing attack to go forward here. So after this, Eastchester will go on and actually finish with a very, very strong 7-2 record. They will win a bowl game towards the end of the year, but this game was chosen because you really just see a very special rushing attack and a very complete team win, and I think it's a good thing for the current players to see. Just, not always dramatic games, and nice dominating wins always also good to see as well. So we'll see a lot of different players throughout this time. The quality of the film for 1992 was pretty good. Hopefully you guys are able to pick up a lot as this is going on, but you'll see a very good team win by Eastchester here going forward. So without further ado, we'd like to welcome you to Eastchester Vault Week 7, and we will now start Eastchester versus Pelham. Please enjoy. All right, guys, anything you'd like to add, anything I missed? Again, Anthony, I'm sorry I butchered your last name there, but, hopefully if there's something you guys want to add, please do at this point. Thoughts coming into the game or just anything you remember.
Memorial Field.
Say your thing, Ant. Say your thing, Big Ant.
I just remember this being under the lights, and this was something that we didn't do. So just being at night under the lights was something special.
And Memorial Field was the one in Mount Vernon that we had done the 1984. We did the Eastchester Brewster Championship. That's the same field, correct? Like that's where they used to hold the games.
That is correct. That's where they used to play a lot of the bowl games too.
Cool. Oh, so you guys have a great situation. Like, it's a very fun situation for a regular season game. I gotcha.
Right.
Yeah, I remember Elton coming in the cafeteria with an article saying that we were ranked third, and Elton was pissed. And, yeah, you remember that, Elton?
I do.
Yeah, yeah, I remember it clearly. And it just kind of sparked us. We were like, yeah, man, that article's not right. And then we all got, just pumped up for the game. And, it was just perfect timing. I don't know, just play the Colonial Cup that week. Everything clicked, as you're going to see, yeah, we were ready,
Clearly.
Yep. Yeah.
Anything else, boys, before we start, or we want to just get into this game here?
Let's get into it, man.
Let's do it.
So for the non-big plays, we're going to keep it muted. You guys do start with the ball here. And surprisingly, despite having a very good first half, I don't think you guys get off to a hot start by any means. So we'll take a look at this here. I think Nick was telling me that Pelham is physical and big. And I think you see it on the first hit there.
Yeah. Mauro took a nice hit when he gets up.
All right, first play here's a little toss out to this side. Elton on his first carry. Good first down run.
I was fired up already.
Yeah. This time they get in the backfield there a little bit. The size of Pelham a little bit early on. Like one of the D tackles gets a big tackle for a loss. And puts
The Grunge brothers, yeah.
Yeah, so tell me. So Nick was. They were the Pelham players. There were two of them that were both pretty good. They were twin brothers.
Yeah, they were twin brothers. They were pretty big. They were like 6'2", about 240 maybe. They were pretty big guys. Chimos was the linebacker. He had a good game. He's smaller, but he was good.
Gotcha. So this is third down and about 6 or 7. And with your rushing attack, I could imagine this is a rushing down. Just try a little double dive there. It doesn't work. And
right.
Out a punt. So who was the punter? Was it Elton or who was it?
Backup QB, Jeff Mulderry.
Where's Mulderry, yeah.
Yep.
Young guy. This is the first time we're seeing Long. Was it Bobby Long? What was his first name?
Jimmy.
Jimmy Long.
Yeah.
That kid was a stud.
Yeah,
He was.
Yeah, he was.
I played him in basketball that season.
Yeah, that dude was an athlete.
Yeah, he was.
So Pelham was not snake bitten a little bit, but there's a lot of penalties in this game. They had a pretty good return here, but there was a penalty that brought it back. So we're going to punt again. And you'll see a huge flip of the field position, if I remember correctly. Good job by Elton getting in. And then I think it's John Patone wrapping it up there.
Johnny Shoestrings.
He said it. I didn't think you would say it, Nick.
So the first play, they try a little inside handoff, and this is where we start getting our linebackers. I believe that's Codio with the tackle there, feeling pretty strong.
I'm running over him.
Yeah.
The most fundamentally sound player.
That's
Was
great.
it was co- it was no it was
That was
Chick, right?
Ciccomani. That was Rob
Yeah, it was
Ciccomani.
Chick-o-money.
Yeah. It's funny how we remember all of Diaco's things. Yeah.
So we're going to have our first big play of the game coming on defensive end. So let's take a look here.
First quarter, no score. Pelham and Eastchester annual Colonial Cup game at Memorial Stadium. Here is Pop back to pass and picked off by Eastchester.
Okay.
That was nice. Yeah. That was
Got
good.
pressure. So take us through the play, guys.
It was one of the first plays they passed. We had some people in there, and I tell you, Spanix just made a great play.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just kind
That was phenomenal. Yeah.
I think the announcer gives it to the wrong guy, but Nick said that it was Spana there, and he does a good job.
He was excited for this game too. Everybody was pumped. The whole team was pumped up, man. We just he just cut that. He cut that route. Let's see what he did there. He just jumped
off right there.
Yeah,
Jumped the route right there.
Yep, just
Nice.
jumped the route. Nice.
We'll watch it one more time here, and just the pressure from the D line. I felt like their quarterback, I think his name was Bop or something, was just constantly under pressure.
Yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
was Mike Bop. Remember, there's Mike Bop, there's TJ Bop, and there was like 3 Bops for a good 5 years.
All Bob.
Yeah, a lot of bops.
Bop.
Yeah, no teeny bop though.
All right, so get the ball in great field position here, and this is just going to be a little grounded pound coming at you.
Oh yeah.
Second down coming. Oh, we got a pass here.
Yeah, you got one.
Incomplete.
Incomplete.
Uh,
Yeah.
Attempted for
Bernardini.
There's Dave.
Yeah.
Draw.
There's Al.
There it is.
Turn on the Jets.
I made a crazy block on that play for him.
You pulled Nick?
Downfield.
Oh, downfield. Oh man, he's crushed.
There it is. Oh, nice.
Let's see this again here.
I get killed. Watch me.
Sealed it.
That was so for a team that I guess you guys ran the ball a ton, you would think a draw wouldn't work, but I think you guys just set it up nice
It
here.
was one of our best plays.
That's Elton breaking through for a nice 14-yard run.
Yep.
So I want to ask, because we have so many running backs here, I think it's just, I'm curious just as a coach. Were there always 2 running backs in the game? Were Elton and Mike, you guys always on at the same time, or did you guys rotate? Like, how did it work?
That's it for the most part.
We rotated, me and Elton. Most of the time we were in at the same time.
Okay.
But Mauro was always in there. We kind of split the time.
Mm-hmm. It was mostly me and Palmiotto worked a lot at fullback, but Palmiotto worked with Elton at tailback too.
Okay.
Right.
You just have a selfish bunch of running backs. Seriously, that's something I would almost find hard to do in this day and age. So it's awesome you guys committed to that as a team. Really awesome.
Yeah. Very humble people. That's why.
Yeah, and I think this is you, Mike, getting the ball from the fullback position.
Yep.
Nice little hard-nosed run there.
I was fired up after that one.
Toss out to Elton again.
Here's Elt's run. This one, he wasn't down and they stopped it.
Oh, take me through this.
Yeah, he wasn't down.
It was definitely an early whistle. There was
Very early. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, no.
He had forward motion the whole
Right,
time.
close, yeah.
So when I first watched this, Elton, I'm thinking, oh, your knee was down sort of thing. No. That's
No.
No, they just blew the whistle.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, that was whatever. We ended up smart anyway. Yeah.
All right, so third down and short coming this time. Another handoff. That same play we ran our first down gets us a first down.
We knew he couldn't stop us. No way. Unbalanced left here.
Oh yeah, you got them all. So this is kind of weird. I was watching the 1984 film. It's Coach Diarco, and it seems like some similar stuff. Now I know Diarco ran more of the defense, but I feel like there's a lot of the same formations. Unbalanced left, he usually runs to the weak side.
Yep.
Here it goes.
But we're power out of the right.
Ooh, man.
There it is.
Get all your running backs out there. Elton to
Yep. And Elton just stuck that guy.
All right, so I think we get the first touchdown coming. It's been a good drive so far, so let's take a look at the final one here.
Very close to the goal line. Obviously has another first down, 4-yard line, threatening to get first blood. And here goes Elton Lee, and deservedly so. He got the call.
Look, you're almost untouched there, Elton.
All the line, man. Santini's all the way.
I mean, this is, that unbalanced left, just running up that left side. Your running backs go through clean. You go through clean. That's good, hard-nosed Eastchester football. That's nice to see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's all we did right there.
That's what we wanted.
No.
When we were inside the 10-yard line, I had no doubt we were scoring a touchdown.
Mauro, it's really funny you say that. I tell my team, and Coach Fred, the head coach, says it all the time too. You can see how good you are versus a team with how you play in the goal line. If you kind of just like how we went through here, pretty much untouched, you pretty much know you're going to have success running the ball on them. When you're struggling on the goal line, it's usually to say the team's probably a little bit better than you, but you guys just gashed them right there. So you having confidence as a team to score inside the 10 is usually the sign of a very good team, and that's something you guys were, obviously.
Thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
There's Skolaski. He was another great junior.
He's a junior tackle, right?
Yeah. He had a good season, man.
There's Doug with the extra point.
Yeah, don't want to forget that. Doug
Yeah,
Cerasi.
Doug. Yeah, Doug was 11. What were you at that point, Doug?
I think it was. Yeah, because if I remember right, I think I kicked maybe 7 that game or something.
Okay. Wow.
But it was like, we at some point it was like, I think around 11 or even like 13 or something like that.
Right. I remember. Yeah. Yeah. Like a 13 streak. Yeah.
But I think I had it at 19 or 20, something. Then I finally missed. I think I don't remember.
The great thing about that was we never had that. Our sophomore and junior year, we had horrible experience with extra points. We got reamed for it. And then when Doug came in the team and started hitting them, we're like, wow, thank God.
Mm-hmm.
I always remember. I always felt like it's not that big of a deal, man. It's simple. But then, I was always more like, I just want to play D. I want to play D. I want to play D.
Right.
No, I was always amazed that how many he hit. Because like Anthony said before that, I think we would never even think about kicking a field goal, right? I don't think modified or even we would never think about kicking a field goal.
No.
But and I think with Doug too, we really never had to kick a field goal anyway. Like I said before, inside the 10-yard line, we were scoring a touchdown anyway. So we really never kick a lot of field goals.
Right.
All right, so you guys get the touchdown, and now the defense has come up with another big play. So let's take a look.
Bop is the quarterback, number 10. Jimmy Long, the tailback. Pop is back to pass, and it's intercepted. And he may go all the way for a touchdown.
Huge.
Looks like maybe John Patone, number 6.
All right, this is a big play, and this quarterback passes 2 picks. So take us through it. Looks like he overthrows it a little.
Yeah, he was getting pressure, you know. But, you know, Patone just stayed in his assignment and reaped the benefits, you know.
Yeah.
Looks like he trails on that back hip, and just an errant pass he kind of is there for.
Yeah. Kind of just landed in his lap too a little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was up for grabs, you know.
He still took it to the house. So it's all
He
about.
took it to the house, though, right?
Is the good part. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's amazing is you guys got 4 great running backs. He is a running back, so like he's not easy to catch.
No,
he was fast, man. He was real fast.
Yeah.
Like Elton was really quick and fast, but Patone had like the speed, you know. You know, he had just flat out speed.
Yeah.
That's huge. And it's now there's a couple things like a meta game of football a little bit. This quarterback's now throwing 2 passes, 2 picks. It's almost like, okay, they're probably not going to throw very much more. And now you guys could really just gear down and stop their running back. And that's huge. You guys are up 13-0 in a blink of an eye here in the first
Right.
quarter.
Yeah. Here's Doug, yeah.
So tough to tell in film, but you guys are already running away, so you definitely a very simple kick right through.
Yeah.
And Doug, you did the kickoffs too?
I did not. I think he had Jeff kick the Mulderry kick the kickoffs.
Backup quarterback. Cool. All right. So it seems like Pelham's going to get an answer play here. And this is the first time they feature one of their running backs. So let's watch it and then explain to me what happens because I'm not exactly sure.
Well, who wants to talk about it? Because I know exactly what happens. It gets called back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And doesn't get past the line of scrimmage, but he hands off to Jimmy Long, and Long is going to go all the way for a touchdown, but there is a flag down.
Talk to me, Anthony. What happened here in terms
Well, I remember scraping all the way down from over the center, scraping, getting to him. And
Yeah.
then he just flipped it forward. And you're not allowed to do that, right? I mean,
of lateral? Okay.
yeah, forward lateral. I mean, if it was a shuttle pass, I could see, but he just kind of lobbed it forward to him.
So here's the thing, that I was curious, and I want you guys' opinion is he has the ball on the, I don't know, I would say whatever, the 31-yard line here. It looks like he comes flat down the line, and he maybe just kind of passes a little bit, but I was like, oh, maybe he's still behind the line of scrimmage by the time he does it. So I was curious to, what you guys think, if it was really a forward pass because it was behind the line, but I was just, curious watching it. But if they really –
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can't really tell. I mean, but I'm glad it happened. I'm glad that happened that way.
There's a hole there too.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got help.
I mean, technically, he broke the line of scrimmage, and then if he did, he came back, right? So he's coming down the line, ball's on the 31, he crosses right there.
He got a good
He's over the
yard
line
or
of
two
scrimmage.
past the line.
Yeah, he's probably on the 32 there, so that's probably a really good call.
Yeah, that was legit.
And you guys on the field were for sure it was forward because it looks forward.
Right.
Yeah, it looks forward. Yeah.
I remember Coach was just screaming from the sidelines on that.
Oh,
Yeah.
was he? You could see it.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
So
Did he have eyes like
screaming
a
from the sidelines.
I mean, come on. Freaking Lori, come on.
freaking everything?
Well, if nothing else, you saw long speed there, and it's scary. So I know you guys had a tough job containing it, but you guys do a great job this game versus them.
Yeah, they messed up. They should have kept him at quarterback.
Yeah, they'll start mixing them. They try that same play again, and I could tell you're a well-coached team, and you guys know what's going on because this is very typical. They run a touchdown to the right that gets called back. Most coaches are going to go back to it at some point. They come back to it to the other side this time on the same play, and you guys just swarm to it.
Yeah.
Bobby Hunt.
That's Bobby Hunt. He had some big hits this game.
Oh,
Yeah.
he sure does. Yeah. BH was a very good linebacker.
EH was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yep.
He played Blue Devils, He knew the game.
Let's unmute for this one. This is a good blitz Coach DiArco has, and I think Mauro and someone else gets through here, so let's watch.
Yep.
John Bernardo.
And attempting to pass is Bob.
Do you remember this play, Mauro? Take us through
Yep.
it.
No, I definitely remember that play. It was something we practiced all the time. That inside blitz.
Yeah, I mean, your DN there goes very wide, DiNardo, and you kind of just beat the fullback.
Come under.
Yep.
That's a good scheme play.
Yep.
Because the tight end goes out with the D lineman.
Mhm. And that was something that the coach would call from the sidelines.
May have someone coming in. I have someone named Tess coming in. So maybe this is Codio?
Uh-oh. Strong like bull.
Strong like Buddha.
Oh, got 8.
Listen,
We'll give him a
who is
second.
it?
Test. Who's that? Could be Codio.
Test. Let's see. Who is it?
Let me go to this here.
Show yourself. Who are you?
Who is Test?
It's going to take a second. It's still connecting. All right, he's connected.
Who you got? He's testing. Who you got?
It's got to be Covito.
The anticipation's killing me right now. Who is it?
I'm gonna go with Patone.
Get all the running backs here.
I
How about if it was?
just don't
how
want to
about
get on.
How about if it was Chincomani? That'd be hilarious.
So I'm not sure if this is Codio or whoever Test is. If you just want to start your video, I think you're all good and in here. You just may want to click on the bottom left there to hit start video, but maybe that's why he has it as Test. You may know.
Who's that?
Okay, we got video.
There he is.
There he is. What's going on, man?
Oh,
We're just talking about you.
what's going on, buddy?
So this is Codio. Who is this?
No, that's BH.
Bobby Hunt.
Oh,
Is it?
Yep.
Is it really?
Yeah, it's BH, man.
Bobby Hunt.
let's go back.
Oh,
Bobby Hunt is mint. Is that him? There he is. What's up, Bobby?
Bobby Hunt, big hit there.
I don't know if he can hear us, but
Do you hear
He's
us?
got a slide.
Oh no, I hope he hears us.
Bro. He's got to slide to a side. Oh.
he's
Who's he
calling
calling?
somebody. He's probably calling you, Nick.
I'm having technical difficulties.
Yo, you on this thing?
We hear you.
I got that.
Unmute
Lights
yourself.
on.
Because I don't know. I don't know if I got this thing on right.
You're talking now.
I want to make sure his volume's on. It sometimes happens.
But where are you? I don't even see you.
Nice. Guest appearance.
Bobby, could you hear us or no?
that's Patone. That's not Bobby Hunt.
Oh, that's
Oh, is that Patone? Oh, wow.
all right. Well, we have to go back to his pick then.
Yeah.
That one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
he
back.
got
Yes, yes
Pick
indeed.
6.
Here it comes.
Hey, Patone, I'm sorry to call you Bobby Hunt, man. That's a horrible, you know.
It's a black.
It was dark. It's dark.
That
in
dude is ugly.
All right, so we have all of running back university here now, and it's pick 6. All right, so where do we leave off? We just had the Mauro sack and the DiNardo sack, and now they're punting off again. All right, hopefully Patone could hear us soon.
Oh, that dude whiffed on you, Al. He was coming hard.
All right, so they try a little screen pass.
Screen.
No, you can leave that up.
There was a flag on the play, so probably coming back. Not quite sure what it was. A lot of flags in this game.
Yeah,
Probably chippy game, Eastchester Pelham, if I had to guess.
yeah.
Shifty run by Elton.
Yeah.
Ball back there.
Bring him down.
He keeps him chopping.
I got somebody on that play.
Again. This is Palmiotto.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys have success running left here.
Yeah, Palms is awesome, man.
Who's the tight end to the bottom of the screen here? Is this
Chinky.
Chickaboni.
Chinky, yeah.
Gotta be Chinky.
Yeah.
Yep.
You see how he closed them off? Yep.
that's
Nice,
great.
nice block.
Yep.
And then Mike
Oh,
gets
wow.
nice there.
Give him that fist pump. I remember that fist pump.
Got to get the ball back.
Got in trouble for dropping the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted that ball back for you, Mike, all the time. I don't understand. They picked on you.
Keeping that running game going to the left here again.
Yep.
Nice.
So Isola, are you on the left side right now?
Yeah, me and Nick. Yeah.
That's great. You guys are opening some holes up. Tight end's doing a great job. And we're up 14-0, moving to the second quarter, moving pretty good here. This is Palmiotto here. Just want to make sure I don't miss the touchdown because I know it's coming soon.
That's straight up. We just banging away right there.
Yeah, I mean, you guys have been. I mean, this is, just ground and pound. This is good Eastchester football we like to see. I think we're going to bust through here for our thirds. Let's take a look.
Brings his way past the 5 to about the 3. I believe they're the brothers of Peter Runge, who was a great basketball player. Here's Palmiotto circling the left side. He's in for the touchdown, and Eastchester now leads it 20-0.
What a surge off that left side again. Did you guys feel like their left side was weak, or did you guys just feel like, you guys had a little bit more strength in them over there? Because
No way they were beating us.
I think our left side was strong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Usually the right side, right tackle, right guard is the strong side, but our left side was, no offense to Bobby and Skolasky, but we and Nick, we knew we could blow them off the line 5 yards. We just knew it,
Well, it's clear this drive. I mean, that's amazing. And Mike, just a great read, just seeing that they lose contain a little. The tight end again, I'm sorry, it's Chinquimani? What was it?
Yep.
And
Yeah.
Chinky, and Chinky is the biggest part of the puzzle right there.
Rob Chinquimani.
I think any running back on this team would be happy to get one-on-one versus a corner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That might have been unbalanced also.
It was, yeah. It was. And Coach Diarco was – so who was their offensive coordinator at this point? Do you guys know? Was it John Diarco or was it not? Because it usually doesn't
It's Freddie. No, it's Freddie.
Luch and Freddie.
Yeah, it was Friday, yeah.
– Wow. I didn't realize he's 92, so he's probably in one of his first few years as an offensive coordinator. He started in 89.
But we had
Freddie was there since we started when I was a sophomore.
Luciano, too, no?
Yeah.
Well,
Luch,
you're right.
yeah.
You're right. No, it was Coach Luciano was the O coordinator, and Freddie was called the quarterback coach.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Milano still. Okay. All right. I know there's a little overlap between the two. All right, so things are going good.
Yeah. It was just a hard. I mean, I didn't feel a thing, but I know they did the next day. I'll tell you that.
running a 5 here.
Yeah, I was about to say, it looks like you have some more D linemen.
Yeah, see, it works out better too. If you can tell, they just ran Jimmy Long and he got nothing,
Right.
Then they run him again, kind of a little something,
So the 4 front was more of your versatile defense. The 5 front was to stop the run, which I got to say is probably a good call because they can't throw the ball versus you guys. They've let up a sack and now 2 interceptions.
Right.
They're like, okay, if we're going to get back in this game, we got to get the ball rolling a little.
Right. We should have run the 5 because, high school, we didn't go against that many passing teams except for Calamari and the Edgemont Panthers, but,
Gotcha.
Hand
off again to Long, getting a little free there.
Yep.
This is first down.
Well, they blitzed Hunt right there, and he misstepped. He kind of he's trying to anticipate a little too much there, but
yeah.
that? Yeah. No.
All right, down coming. I tried same play again, and this time you guys are there. Really nice job by the left side. Now, I don't mean to pause. I'm just curious. Is this a young John D'Arco Jr. on the sideline here with the white hat?
Where?
By
He's
7.
wearing
That
he's
is
wearing a
him.
jersey. He's
Yeah.
wearing,
You can bring a
you wearing
shot.
12 right there?
Yep.
He's wearing a 12 jersey.
That's Pugsley.
There too.
We know Coach
Yeah.
this last year. Now he's over at Tuckahoe, and he played at Eastchester, obviously, in '99.
Yep.
There's Fred right there in the shorts. You see Fred right there
Yeah.
in the red shorts?
He's wearing a mustache. He's in his mustache days at this point.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Red,
Yes,
the red
indeed.
polyesters.
Oh, my God.
Hey, he's right there controlling traffic.
Pressure again. This great coverage. This poor quarterback. I feel for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tough day, man.
It is what it is. It's a high school kid. You guys are all on him. This guy looks like he pulls something.
Yeah.
I don't want Dentato chasing you all day.
No, definitely don't.
So we've had the offense, we've had the defense, and now let's watch this one.
Eastchester puts any pressure on them. There's a flag on the play as Carly boots one to Elton Lee at about the 24,
Oh.
juking his way up the middle, and he is loose.
Peace.
And he looks like he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. 66 yards for the score.
So much for this. Elton, let's start with you. Do you remember this punt? Do you remember anything opening up? Could you have a nice juke there and then
Oh.
I remember making that first move and looked up. I was like, wow, there's a lot of room up in front of me. And I will tell you, like at this point right now, the only person I see in front of me is Al, my brother. You see, Al's going to be right there in the end zone.
Yeah.
Right
Oh, that's awesome.
there. That's Al. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Your older brother?
Yep.
Yeah, Alvar, yeah.
He played in '88.
Okay.
But as at that point, I remember I was like, I got to get to Al. Like, hey, there he is. There's my brother.
That's awesome.
Somebody out on the top of the screen. If you
Okay,
see.
yeah, Nick, I was just about to say, if you guys could shout out whoever.
Now it's Spanner.
Crush that dude.
Oh, my goodness.
Yep.
I mean, the guy probably doesn't make a play, but, like, my goodness.
It didn't matter, Coach.
It's worth it right there. Good night.
That's what we were taught to do, is just hit everybody, you know, and
And
keep hitting.
On a play like punt return, like sometimes, you take the play off sort of thing. What I love about this just from a coaching standpoint is it seems like everyone's on a guy. It's tough to see the numbers, but, like, if you see it here, guy's on a guy there.
That's Fiorello.
Just everyone, has a body. And, when everyone has a body on punt return or kick return, usually good things happen. And Nick was telling me you guys were good on special teams this year, and that makes a huge difference in a game, in a season. Trust me.
Sure does, yeah.
That was Bootsy. That was Bichetti. Bichetti was running special teams. Remember?
Yep.
Oh my
Yep.
God.
Who cannot forget that guy?
Oh my God! If it wasn't for Machete, the conditioning we were in.
Oh, I didn't see this. Okay, so something here.
Will the thrill?
Dirty business.
What was that all about? 74.
Yeah, well, there was.
It's probably.
Not
I
ours.
think there's a hit. There's a hit somewhere downfield. I wouldn't doubt Will probably caught the
Is that
kid.
Will?
And he's that was Anderson.
Yeah, as well.
So I apologize, Cerasi. I guess I had missed the extra point when I did the cut up of the film, but we know that
It's all
It was
good.
good.
it was good. It was for sure.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are pinning back now. So it seems like they for the first time they put Long at quarterback, or maybe this wasn't it. I apologize. It's not correct. They put someone else in, and you guys are right there.
Oh yeah.
Fired up.
Podio guy.
Strong light bulb.
Doesn't Bop get hurt? Is that why Long comes in?
I don't
I
know.
think so.
No. Right. Well, how many bops are there? He's still in the game.
Yeah, 10's still there.
There's a lot of bops, but they're older and younger than each other. You know.
He has a little running skill.
Yeah, he wasn't a bad quarterback. It's just that, you know.
You guys got into him early. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Tone rapping on the bottom.
They tried the same play again. Time to pitch it. Oh my good. Seems like you made a little adjustment here after this quarterback ran to the outside a little bit. Someone comes down and lets the quarterback know. Is it DiNardo?
We were
Probably,
good.
yeah.
They got him on the optional.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got to say, now watching the 84 film and the 92 film, you boys hit back then. Like, I think there's more space in the game of football now. It's a little bit more throwing, a little bit more out in the open. But, like, there were some big hits in these games.
Yeah.
If you really, like, pay attention, you'll see one, like, every couple of plays.
Yeah. Yeah. We that's what we just enjoyed it,
Okay, so we got
There's long right there.
There's Hunka.
Another sack.
It looks like we have a new quarterback in there for Pelham. Jimmy Long is the quarterback, and he is dropped way back on the 39-yard.
That's Hunt with another big hit in the backfield.
Yep.
Hunt. Looks like you went back to the 5 front here. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, back to the 5. Yep. We were very successful with the 5, but for some reason they wanted.
Forefront guy. He always has been. He still was when he was last coaching, so I'm not surprised.
Really, you stick with the 4?
He usually was a forefront. Yep. If I remember.
I hated it.
All right. You guys are moving and grooving, no doubt about it.
We're definitely fired up, big time.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, it's been all you guys, and this is your rivals, and you guys had just beaten Briarcliff, and you guys are playing like you're one of the best teams in football right now. They tried again. Looks like it was dropped. I don't think it would be enough for a first down. I think you guys would have traded that one off. Long again. Pretty good call here. They try a screen.
That was a good call. I bet on that one.
Yeah, I mean, you guys getting so much pressure there. Was this you, Mauro, who made the play, or was it someone else? 37?
Yeah, that's not me.
That's
Chinkabani.
He was awesome.
Yep, got him there. Yep, he's the tight end and the end. Very nice play on a screen coming from across the field.
Yep.
They're punting again. This is where I feel like Pelham's snake bitten. So like they get a down at the 4 here, and they had a penalty. So they got to do it again. And instead of being down at the 4.
Right.
Special teams is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's a difference.
Night and day, yeah. What was the penalty, by the way? Holding?
It had to be offensive holding,
Yeah.
maybe you guys trying to block it. And you guys went back to the well here and running it to the left side here. So this is now Patone going a little bit this drive, I think.
Yep. That's Patone. No, yeah, it's Patone.
Yeah, that was Patone.
Running it left. I mean, that push off the left side is something. Between the tight end, I think you have a tight end there. Anthony and Nick, that's great football there.
Thanks, brother.
Goes right at you. I'd be stressed as a coach trying to juggle all you running backs. I'm not kidding. I mean, look at this is quote unquote not the third string running back. I'm not saying that, but just like a guy hasn't gotten many carries yet, and like he's running great.
He was a really good running back, man.
God, breaks the tackle, breaks another tackle, delivers a hit. It's a good problem to have, but it's not easy juggling all this.
You throw Elton on our team and Palmiotto on a different team. They're all starters, and every one of them are starting running backs and star running backs on any team. Together, they just work. They work so well.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, because we ran every play really.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have been successful. The way they just and to be so humble to share the ball, it's
Sure.
impressive,
So I
and
think
never complain,
I think something interesting happens here. I think Coach Diarco kind of sees the writing on the wall. You guys are in good shape to win this game. So instead of really putting it, the pressure down, I think he says we're going to just kind of run the ball. If we score, great. But I don't think he's as urgency here to score before the half. You try one of that draw play again. Elton getting free.
right?
And I think that might be the last play of the half. Maybe one more.
2 draws in a row, huh? No, it's the same play.
I remember that play.
Yep. That play always worked.
I was blocking 77. He almost got you.
So instead of Coach D, trying to get a final score here, as a coach, I can respect this too, because you don't want to show up your opponent, obviously. But it's a tricky situation because it is still the first half, and they have a great running back. But you guys are off to a great start, 28-0 here. And,
Yeah.
We actually have some second stringers in there already.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think Coach, kind of sees what's happening. But there's going to be a little drama in this quarter.
Oh, really?
I think that's Mauro there with the tackle. A couple others.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Beta.
My internet.
Crowley.
You guys hear me okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tom.
Sometimes happens, but nothing really changes. All right. The first play, they go back to that option, and you guys are there.
Yeah, Bob's back in right now too.
I think that was Dentato coming in late there after coming up field.
Mm-hmm.
Odio got him low.
One guy goes high, one guy goes low. It's not going to be much of a thing the running back could do. So I'm sorry to bore you with the whole coaching stuff. So it looks like this time you're going with 2-1 techniques. Sometimes you guys would do that, have 2 1s, 2 3s sort of thing when you did the 4-4, or do you guys always play with 2 1s?
This was very odd for us. This was
Yeah.
our issue. This kind of worked for us when we had the 2 men in. When he put the 2 men out, the 2 tackles out, it was
Okay. The pressure there. Yeah, Dentato. Is that still Dentato, this left defensive end? They
Yep.
got-
Yes.
Yep.
He's a beast.
I mean, Mauro cleans it up, but
Mm.
they have not blocked him all game.
No. Dentato is a big body.
Yeah. He was quick, too.
Yeah.
Really good at basketball.
Oh, Anthony, I see the size of you back then. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah.
5 is a lie on that paper.
That was 250.
You guys get a good bounce there. All right, so things going well. 28-0. You guys have the ball here. We start with a little pass. Incomplete, trying to hit Elton over the middle. So, guys, tell me if you can a little bit about Todd. So Todd was a quarterback, obviously did a lot of handing off. And I was hearing as a junior, he started as a sophomore, and as a junior, he had like over 300 passing yards. But it was like one of those things you guys didn't really have to throw the ball that much, so he kind of was relegated to just being like more of a handoff guy.
Yeah. He carried out fakes. He got us pumped up in the huddle. He did his job.
Yeah.
He knew. He knew what to do. And he was humble enough to accept it.
Right.
You know.
I think the reason why it worked so much is because everybody was humble. We were just we were winning.
Yeah.
So
We
when
just wanted to win, yeah.
at this point in the season now, we're playing our rival. We're up 28-0. We got a good formula for winning now. Everybody's playing hard. Everybody's doing their job, and it's working.
Right.
So I don't know if what the announcer said is true here. So first off, you have a little, false start. And then they said this is your first completion of the year. I don't know if that's true.
Penalty, though.
I think it is.
Could have been. Yeah.
On Central
Yeah.
Park, too, it was tipped and whatever, but there was a false start, illegal shift, so it doesn't really matter.
That's Will Ackerson. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Will.
Yeah.
Shout out to Will, man.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. Too young. Yeah.
Definitely rest in peace to Will.
Yeah.
And try pass again, Todd. Now we get our first completion. That's to Palmiotto. Gets us in a 4th and manageable.
Mm-hmm.
That was officially the first completion of the year.
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
Yeah. And I think at this point, Coach wanted to open up the passing game a little bit. We got a comfortable lead.
I think it's a good move. Try and get some confidence in the quarterback, some things on film. I think it's a good move. Now we got a 4th down, the little play action. And on 4th and long, it's tough to get a good passing set. So Pelham gets back here. And then they'll return with the ball here. I guess, Coach could have punted and flipped the field position, but also you get the first down there. The game's in control.
I don't think punt was in our playbook.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Fourth and 7. Yeah, we're going for it. We're still going.
They try to dive on it from there. They fumble it out of bounds. Gets us to a 2nd and 9. This time they get long again. Good pursuit. All right, so something weird happens here.
I get called, but I got blindsided.
Okay.
And I had him, and then Elton, not Elton, I'm sorry. Mauro got hit from behind. So I had him on the, I came all the way down, all across, and got him. And then
they call me for the late hit.
They called him for late hit when he got pushed,
The announcers in this game were like, oh, yeah, Eastchester came in with the late hit. You can't do that sort of thing. I'm like, if I'm watching the same game, I'm fairly certain Mauro gets absolutely depleted late. The penalty it just so happened. You see it, like right here at the top of the
right there.
Play's over,
Yep.
right?
Perfect stop, Coach. Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, well, this is definitely coming back. Like, all right, it's going to happen. Late hit, perfect, gets us into a 3rd and long. And they cut the video, and I'm like, did I miss something?
This is the only reason they scored.
I like kept going back to him, like, I got to be missing a play. Like, there's no way this was called on us, but, hey, refs make, not so good calls. And in a game, 28-0, I guess they're trying to maybe keep it close, but, like, I was like, that was so egregious. I can't believe they called that.
Yeah. That was, that's what they were desperate,
More honestly, do you remember, like, actually the play with penalty was called on you? Do you think it was a mistake?
Looking back at it, I didn't even think the play was called on me. I didn't even know what the penalty was for at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't your fault, Mauro. I thought it was your fault.
Yeah, thanks, Dan. I probably did get yelled at on the sideline.
Sure.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't see the play, you think, we made a big mistake, but no, clearly not. So now they're a bit on.
Here, Coach, how wide the tackles are?
Yeah.
Watch how wide the tackles are here.
You can run a quarterback sneak, a dive, and you get a touchdown.
This is what we didn't like.
We didn't like that. No.
You want to hear something funny? In 2020 is a big thing we see now, teams running 2-3 techniques because there's so much shotgun. And it's very hard to run A-gap when you're running a lot of shotgun. So I can understand why you maybe don't love this as much, give it a little bit of different look. But we see this look a lot now. Almost 2-3 techniques and 2 linebacker stacks. It's tough to block, but it's like, okay, we can always just run under center and run a sneak. Yeah, oh yeah.
They did it all the time. So there you go.
You can't defend it.
Back sneak for 30 yards, that's not cool.
Yeah. You definitely can't defend it.
Nope.
Happened in many games.
Sure did.
Involved there. That's not a good feeling when they run a sneak and the safety's getting involved in the tackle.
No, and we knew, we were aware, but we didn't complain,
Yeah.
I was chomping at the bit to play nose, I'll tell you.
I just got to – is that Dentato again?
No, that was me.
This is you?
That's Anthony, yeah.
Oh, Anthony, great play.
Both of them.
Nice, man.
Flat down the line. Nice stop there.
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Time, good pressure. tough to see who gets on the sack here, but you guys shout out to. Is that you again, Ant?
No, that was Gennaro again.
My God, they cannot block him.
Nope. He had a great game.
What is this? Targeting?
That was Codio. I think he went in with his head.
In
They
90.
called it late.
At the end.
It was a late hit.
Let's see.
He came at the end.
Yeah,
Oh,
with his
the
head.
head thing.
Right
Right
there.
there.
Boom.
Not
Yep.
good.
He did, but
Oh, that was bad. That was-
too, Yeah.
He could have hurt himself like that.
Yeah, no, it's dangerous for him. More than-
Yeah. Yeah, that's bad.
yeah, we try and teach all that.
And he's and coach, he's a lawyer, very bright man. I don't know how he is.
I've heard. Bobby Long's a quarterback.
Was that option they were in?
Yeah, this has probably been their best play.
Yeah.
Going a little bit.
Bernardini's a little angry.
Yeah.
A little counterplay there. They're getting on the doorstep.
I think we got the goal line D in. I see Spader.
Mm-hmm.
So when you guys went goal line, you went to the 5 front, or you play like a 6 front sort of thing?
6, right?
Yeah.
6.
We don't run goal line defense anymore. It's maybe something we want to get back a little bit. This is just Long making a play.
Yeah. He was better than Bob, but
He gets away, great pressure, great throw, guys wide open. I mean,
yeah, you can't stop that. It's just the way it goes.
I think this is a very easy thing when you guys get to the sidelines. Hey, take away the penalties, they're not going to score, sort of thing. And
yeah, we were pissed that they scored them.
yeah, you want your shutout, and you
Yeah.
don't want to get back in the game. This time they throw and knocked away incomplete. Guess it could have been intercepted, but doesn't really matter.
No.
All right, so they try and look like an onside kick, and I want to definitely give whoever that is, number 65, a shout out for just where.
Spanner.
Good.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
little bit of a
You didn't try to run it, just took a knee.
smart head.
Yeah.
So if you're going to let up a touchdown in a game where you're up 28-0, the way they scored on the penalties, it was a very long drive, wasted a lot of clock. So that is the way. Now we start with a toss to Elton, and I was starting to get a little nervous watching this. They just scored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A little offensive stop.
Glimmer of hope, for them.
Left side. Keep
Glimpse of hope.
passing away.
Look at that. We pushed him like
That's the play I got hit in the back. He almost broke my back on that play.
You don't want to see a broken back. So where are you? Oh, okay.
Right there.
Emos, right?
Wow.
Bang.
Yep.
All right, so we got a 3rd down and 8 coming. Try that run to the left.
Oh.
All right, and I'm pretty sure this is the 4th down. Now, I was surprised coming into the 4th quarter. We just kind of got stopped on 4th down, maybe coach will punt. But I think your guys' running game is so good. Coach just said,
He didn't care, yeah. He was confident, we were confident too.
Yeah. And, I could tell you're confident because I know it's probably tough to tell. But, you guys just get down right away and go.
Yeah. We were ready.
A big 1st down. They get a stop there. We're going to start to, be a little bit nervous. But you guys get the 1st down. Get Elton going again. So Elton, I know you weren't the biggest player, and I have some smaller running backs. Any advice you'd give to someone a little bit smaller, shiftier, just like any tips you would give to my running backs? Because we have some smaller guys too who, we want to try and get as much touches as possible.
Keep your feet moving. Stay low to the ground and keep your feet moving.
Yeah, that's what you do.
Do a lot of
Elton was he was smaller, but Elton could bench about Elton?
330.
What's that?
What did you bench back then? Like 330?
Yes.
and you could squat a ton. You know, you were strong, man.
Wow.
Elton was jacked up.
Yep.
Elton, I got to have you meet a guy from 2004, 2005 named Kevin Murphy. Very similar stats. It was just a great running back, workout guy. He was in the last Eastchester vault. If you watch the week 6 one, he rushed for over 300 yards in the game that we showed. He was sounds very similar to you. Short, shifty, but just like a beast in the weight room. That's a great combination.
It is. You know, also Elton put a lot of work in before the season. And I remember driving by the Pony Colt field. You know where that is, Coach, right?
Absolutely.
The Pony Colt field. And Elton had his cones out. He had all his stuff out. And he was just doing work on his own, you know. It really inspired us, you know.
All right, to toss it in. I think that one's to Mike.
They should have just ran up the gut.
Well, running left, that B gap, C gap play has been really good for you guys.
Yeah.
I got you back to what you were doing earlier. Inside handoff.
Just killing the clock down here.
Yeah, this is a great try. Exactly what you need at this point in the game. Now, so this is, I think, Patone's only his 3rd carry, but it's a nice one. So let's take a look.
I'm very impressed with the center on his. This is Patone. Patone is loose and he's going to go all the way for the touchdown.
That's 2, Johnny. That's 2.
That's 2.
So I know John's having some. I don't know if John's having some mic issues. John, if you want to take us through this play, if you can hear us, I'm not sure if he can, but
I think he's distracted by his kids.
that's no problem. Yeah, good push off the left side. John makes the guy miss, outruns 22 and into the end zone.
Yep.
So we have 3 running backs with 3 touchdowns, and that doesn't happen often. Usually they're all kind of bottled up by the same guy, you know, in years going forward. But like you said, you guys had a great running back rotation and a lot of unselfish guys. And
Yeah, I think if we only had Elton, we would have been in trouble because they just would have focused on him, and that would have been it.
I believe that, sure. And Cerasi, Mr. Consistency.
Mr. Reliable.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky again here.
Yep, so we got a long at quarterback.
See how wide those tackles are?
Yeah. 4 is going a little bit. Hit there. First down for Pelham. Where's that QB sneak? You're in those 2 3s again, I guess?
Yeah, we're in the 5 there.
Yeah, you stopped it there.
Lanzalato, another rest in peace, playing nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Charlie, yeah.
He's playing nose guard, 66.
Gotcha. Lanzalato. Okay. That was an inside handoff that bounced outside.
Yeah.
Guys are swarming pretty good, though.
I see him too.
Pass over the middle this time to for Pelham. Yeah, I would definitely say I don't know about the other quarterback, but Long definitely seems like the better player
Yeah.
in this game.
See, that's who your name there.
Mm-hmm.
Long this time.
That one?
Yeah. Give me a few seconds. Yep. Off he goes.
Yep.
It's like a broken play almost. Just like you guys stopped the initial rollout. I think there's Mauro forcing it in. not Mauro.
Chinky.
Chinky.
And,
Mhm.
and it's just him being a good athlete, not running. Great hustle, Mauro, but
In the open field, you can't catch that guy.
no,
No.
yeah,
Catch him.
you've done a great job all game versus him. And good run. You got to tip your cap sometimes. They make it 35-12 or no?
I think so, Coach.
Yep. And then they try a little conversion and they get it there. No, I believe it's 35-14 at this point. And the game's pretty much in hand, but they're going to kick it off, I believe, tomorrow here. So let's take a look.
Well, here we go.
And it's a dribbler. It's picked up by Mauro Piccininni. And look at this. He finds a seam, and he's going to go all the way for a touchdown. And he carried that ball 65 yards.
I want you to talk, Mauro, but first off, I got to ask, you guys have a huge celebration. Are you guys just happy for Mauro here, or you guys
Yeah.
won the Super Bowl?
We love Mauro, man.
Yeah.
You know.
You gotta understand when you're behind Palmiotto and Patone and Lee, you don't get your touchdowns that often. So this was a big moment for me. And like I said, it was a night game, so I had a lot of family and friends there too. So it was just a big moment.
Great blocking.
Yeah, and I love the decisiveness. You just got this ball, like, nope, just run it straight, and you just got through everyone.
He turned it on, yeah.
I just saw daylight, and I was like, just go.
And you know what? I know you guys loved each other as a team, because I've been on teams and coach teams, like, someone scores, they're happy, they shake hands. I mean, you guys are just, like, having a ball out here. And that's really cool to see.
Best,
Yeah.
best time.
Here you guys cared about each other. Seriously.
Yeah, we did.
We did. We still do.
Yeah, we still do, yeah.
And Cerasi makes it 6-6.
Split the sticks.
All right, so now we may get some more different types of players in terms of guys that haven't played so much. Pelham struggled on this kick return the entire game. It's always bobbling.
Yeah. I don't think they caught one.
Yeah. Play comes in kind of late there. Gets us to a second down. Not much room to run there.
It's exciting.
Mm.
Interesting is they still have they still got Long in the game. I don't know if he's just going to be handing off the entire time. I found that interesting. You definitely don't want to get this kid hurt. There he goes. He's running. Oh, my God. Great defense.
Dentato again.
Yep. You got one guy, 2, 3,
Two, comes back around, gets him.
6 guys there. A whole lot of weight in the picture, which is nice to see. And I know I'm nitpicking. I know. I'm sorry, guys. I can't help myself. After the play there, someone just bumps into 38 on Pelham. They're almost looking for a fight, I feel like. Watch.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. They were angry.
Boom.
They were dirty.
They were the dirtiest team we played, with all due respect.
And as we scored more touchdowns, they got more, they tried more dirty.
Yeah, they were.
Mauro gets hit again in the end zone later.
So we're getting towards the end here. I think we have another big run coming. I think it's this one.
Homecoming and our Rose Festival game. Back to the play, Paul. And here we have a man loose.
That guy.
And that's
Mauro, you have 33 yards to carry this game. Not bad.
Not bad. That's
so
my
block
game.
on this play, Coach. Watch Isola's block, left tackle.
Yeah, I was definitely coming to this. I noticed this one.
Watch this.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a strike.
I drove,
You drove a truck.
car.
Drove a truck through that. one.
Oh,
You just
Gonna
had a
walk
free
through it.
shot right on the guy. My God.
yeah, that was clear, yeah.
That's your
This is my chance at tailback, though. You see, I think I only played tailback like 2 or 3 times
Yeah.
in a game.
Spade was
Your
fullback.
motto is, you make this guy miss. I don't know who this is, the safety coming. You go, whoop.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you did. Yeah. Little stutter step.
I'm willing to say, just from knowing you guys, again, I was very young when this game was played. You have 4 starting running backs on one team.
Yeah.
You have 4 starting running backs on one team.
Yep.
Mauro will be a starting running back for Pelham, 100%.
Absolutely.
And Coach D'Arco shows some class coming up just by coming up, and
Yeah, driving it home.
it's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
Still trying. 63 just wants to fight someone.
You know, I wanted that touchdown, though. I wanted that touchdown bad.
Yeah, it's got to be tough, but this is the right thing. I feel like 63.
No,
Quarterback hangs tight. Montesano is does the right thing, doesn't get back into him.
Yeah, Isola and
That was,
they were the
that was
enforcers.
that was Maldari.
Oh, that was Monteri. Okay.
Yeah, that was Jeff.
Isola, what you talking to the ref about here? What's going on for dinner?
Yeah,
Look
probably
at-
raviolis or something.
Look at Anthony's uniform. Look at his uniform. It's dirtier than anybody else on the field.
It's like black.
It's like he was rolling around in the dirt.
It looks like the ref's looking at Isola, and Isola's looking at the entire.
Yeah, someone was talking something.
Talking a lot of smack.
They were talking all game. Yeah.
Someone's like, calm down, we won.
And Chinky was always the voice of reason, and Elton too.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Nick just grunted the whole game.
So we'll watch the celebration here. We'll look at the box score, and then we'll, definitely let you guys just talk a little bit and add whatever else you want to add. Final score was 42-14, just a complete team win between all the running backs, the line, the defensive plays, the special teams. Todd Montesano didn't need to do much besides hand off the ball. He went 1 for 4 for 7 yards. Elton Lee, we got you for 19 carries, 117 yards. These are somewhat unofficial. I might have missed a carry or something, but 19 carries, 117 yards, 1 touchdown. Mike Palmiotto, 11 carries, 66 yards, 1 touchdown, 6.6 yards a carry is always pretty good. John Patone, coming in 14 yards a carry, 3 carries, 42 yards, and a touchdown. And then Mauro just 43 yards a carry is good.
It's a good measure.
Kick return. 1 reception, 7 yards. Now, I feel a little bad just because it was tough with the numbers and not really knowing. I didn't do the tackles this game. I would imagine DiNardo. I would imagine Isola, Codio have a lot of tackles in this game. I just didn't track them. Isola wins Defensive Player of the Game. John Patone had the interception and the defensive touchdown. Spana just started off with the interception in the game. Bobby Hunt had a sack. Elton Lee had the punt return touchdown. Mauro had the kick return touchdown and a half sack with DiNardo. And that is what we call a good team win. And that was obviously a lot of fun to watch. So I'm going to stop the share. But what that means is, if you guys just want to add any final thoughts, any final things you want to share about this season or this game, I would love to hear from you guys.
Yeah. Well, I'll just say we all truly really cared for one another and loved one another sincerely, and we respected one another, and we worked hard. That's what made it work.
Yeah,
Worked really hard.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were just a team. I just think we played as a team. There really wasn't wasn't no egos or no big heads or nobody wanted, to be the superstar. We just wanted to play football and win. That's it. And once we got the taste of 1, 2, 3 wins, we wanted it all. And that's what Pelham was. Pelham was us, 3 wins under our belt, coming into a night game and wanting to prove to everybody that, we were the team to beat.
Right.
Gotcha.
I think going into the season, all of us knew that we had the potential, right? Because the 2 or 3 years prior to that, we were getting our butts kicked for a while. Of our junior year, our sophomore year, just things were not coming to fruition. And then this was the year we all put it together. We knew it. We just had to prove it out on the field, and we did. The Barham Hills win right from the get-go, that set the tone, and everyone's like, "Whoa, who are these guys?" Right? And then bring on Briarcliff, and like we supposedly had no shot against Briarcliff, right? Correct me if I'm wrong on that one, right? Everyone's like, "You guys have no shot against Briarcliff." But here we go. We go into Briarcliff and shut them up 21-14. And that's when everyone started paying attention to Eastchester football.
That's right.
Yeah, knocked off the 1 seed. That was something.
Ran almost 300 yards that game.
Wow. That's great.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. We really thought, and we felt, I mean, that we were going to go undefeated, you know. We just ran into a juggernaut of a team that had they weren't, I mean, listen, they were good, and, you know, I'll give them props, but they had our number. You know, the coach just knew exactly. I mean, all we did was run. You know, Nick, remember how claustrophobic we felt? You know, you just feel, they had the linebackers up, the safety up. You know, there was 10 in the box.
They had a minimum of seven in the box.
Yeah.
Minimum 7.
Minimum 7, yeah. Yeah, at all times.
Yeah, something and I'm assuming that's Coach Connolly, who is a very good coach.
Yeah, he was a great coach. Yeah,
he knew his stuff.
They were a good team, man. They had good players.
Yeah,
I think if we played them 4 times, they'd probably beat us 3.
Yeah.
And sometimes you run into it. It's going to happen.
They were huge.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they had 2 big tackles.
I'd never seen people that big.
Yeah, well, he's 6. Well, the guy, what's his name? I forget his name. He was 6'5".
His name is DeCarlo.
DeCarlo.
Remember
right.
that dude was DeCarlo. He was 6'5", 285.
Right.
He was a junior.
Yep. And the other guy, Richardson, was 6'3", 6'4", 290, 280 or something like that.
Yeah.
You know, and then they had the fullback who was a great hockey player.
Elberg.
Yeah.
Selberg, yeah.
And, and the quarterback was pretty good, So they had some talent, but I still think we have Mauro. We have a better defensive scheme. We're in the game, If you watch the first series, we scored on them, and it wasn't that big of a deal. It's just that had good field position, all the things that we did to other teams, they did to us,
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just wasn't our day that day.
No, it wasn't.
And then Tuckahoe learned from that game, and they did the same thing.
Yep. Right. Nicoletti ain't going to come that was on his own. That's for sure. I'm kidding.
But you guys definitely came together, because I heard in the last game you guys had lost 2 straight, but then for the bowl game you guys came together and won the bowl game versus Lords, I believe. So, to not pack it in and to trust each other to win that last game is something, great. So to finish, you guys finished 7-2, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a great season. We've had in the last 4 or 5 years at Eastchester a bunch of 5-4, 4-4 seasons, and it'd be nice to, get over the hump a little bit and sort of thing. So the fact you guys were able to do that after 2 years, apparently Elton was saying you guys really didn't, do so well. So you guys took your lumps and then came back for a very strong senior year. That must be awesome. Doug and Mike, do you guys have anything you guys want to add or share? I know we're going to wrap up here soon.
I think for me, that was my only year playing. My senior year was the only year, and I remember for that 1 year playing, I think about these guys and think about those memories for that season more than any other time I had as a kid growing up. And just from – it wasn't just even preparing for the game, stuff like that, but I remember being down at D'Arco, the Tuckahoe Youth Center, whatever it was, and doing dinners and all those things, man.
Yep.
All that stuff. I wouldn't trade it in for the world. That year was one, I think about it all the time. It was just an awesome memory. And then also for me, I was like, well, this team's good. Like, that's all I knew was like winning with this team. But I'm just thankful for, like, these guys probably don't realize, like, the memories they helped me for myself create throughout my life and stuff. And I think about these guys and talk about these guys all the time.
Doug, if you wouldn't mind,
Love you too, brother.
if you wouldn't mind, I would love to actually share that with some of the high school kids, because we always have, you know, first year senior that plays, or someone along the lines of, you know, kind of on the cusp, like, oh, I haven't played my first, you know, sophomore and junior year. You know, like, we want to get all these kids out here, and if you wouldn't mind, if I could share that story with some of the kids maybe on the cusp of playing, I'd appreciate that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Love
Yeah.
to.
I'm sorry, I know you guys were about to say something to Doug, but
Give a shout out to a few people if I can.
yeah, sure.
First, the cheerleaders, all the parents, the coaches, Coach Korowski, Mr. Inzio, Jerry Fishoff, Augie Lanzetta, Mr. Z. They were always at the games, calling the games. Elton's father, who's going to kill me. Coach Fischetti, D-Day, John Bernardini, Pugs, Coach Fred. Good stuff.
Yeah, they were important too. Everybody was just gave all they had, you know.
The community really.
Yeah, it was Eastchester was a very tight community. Yeah,
Fans, every game was packed.
Yep.
Yeah. And Mauro came from a different district, you know, and moved to Eastchester, and then, you know, it was just a blessing to have Mauro too, you know.
Yeah. Wasn't, you know, if it wasn't for football either, you know, I wouldn't have made all the friends that I made and had you guys, and just made high school easier, you know, knowing you had a whole football team's got you back, you know.
Yeah. It was fun, man. It was fun. I wouldn't trade it for anything. I'm aching. I have aches and pains, and, you know, but I wouldn't trade it for the world, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta say, it was definitely a special team. It was a bunch of friends playing, a bunch of brothers, not just kids on a high school team playing. So I think that's what made us special, and that's what drove us to win and play harder than any other team.
Right.
All right, so I guess this is what we'll do. If there's nothing else to say, I will kind of wrap it up here and stop the recording. That doesn't mean you guys have to leave the Zoom or anything. You guys can stay on and talk as long as you want. If you want to exchange any information, you guys want to whatever. But at this point, I want to just mention, we'll probably be doing the Eastchester Vault until the end of July, another 6-7 games or so. Then we're going to stop for a little bit, and then we're going to, focus on the season. And then we'll come back to this next year. So I'm going to ask you guys. You guys are a great group. I had a great time. If there's another game you want to do, maybe next year, we're going to do this again. I would love maybe to that Briarcliff game if you guys have it anywhere. Elton has it. Or if
Elton,
you just started a fight.
Keeping my mouth shut.
Oh, man.
One that you want to do, you know, I'll be in touch with Nick. Talk a little bit later on over the next few months, and we'll try and do this again next year, and hopefully we can do another fun game if you guys had a good time. And see if
this is great, man.
Yeah, this was great. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Coach.
Yeah, thank you, Coach.
I had
Thank you.
as much as fun as you. Trust me. I love especially the teams I haven't seen. You know, hearing all the great stuff. You guys, that was a lot of fun. You guys did a great job. So again, I'm going to keep the Zoom on. I'm just going to stop the recording. So I want to thank everyone who watched Eastchester Vault Week 7. We're coming with Week 8. We will find out what that game is on Monday. And this game, obviously, will be posted on Thursday for you guys. I will give the link to Nick. When it's posted on Thursday, there'll be 2 games. The recording of this, and then there'll also be the uncut version in case you want to go back to a little bit of the uninterrupted YouTube version too. So you have 2 games, 2 links that you guys could always watch. And I appreciate you guys coming on. So I'm going to stop the recording now. And you guys want to stay in the Zoom, obviously, that's fine. All right, so have a good rest of your day to all the Eastchester Vault watchers, and thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.